Hi, everybody.
Hello. Hope our internet's working well and you all can hear us. We have this handy microphone. Let us know if you can't hear us.
Yeah, they should be able to hear us. We got the things there.
I hope this isn't distracting. Welcome to our office, or my office. This is where I work from home 4 days a week. You can see some of my Disney ears behind me. And yeah, this is where I do a lot of our video editing. We create our thumbnails and brainstorm and
this is our
all the fun things.
Headquarters.
Yes.
So do you want to start out with no one's joined us just yet, but that's okay.
That's okay.
We're here.
And you know what we said? We're like, if nobody comes to our first live, we still want to make it and we're still going to post it. And sorry, I should be looking at the webcam. This is our first YouTube live, so be gentle with us.
Spare us in the comments.
If we make a mistake, I do apologize. But yes, even if nobody joins, we still want to make this video just like as a get to know us.
Yeah.
And I did submit a question sticker on Instagram and I got a ton of questions. So we would love to go through and answer some of those questions. And then it was funny though, because I wasn't sure if we were going to get any questions. So I made my mom and dad submit questions.
But that's a good start.
So we'll answer some of their questions.
Yeah.
And we also made questions for each other. I don't know. Do you want to start with just a very brief introduction of the channel? And then we can talk about each of us. Just like a brief little get to know us.
So the channel is essentially captures all of our trips to Disney, trips to Busch Gardens, trips to Universal Studios, places in Florida, places in Virginia. These are trips that we were already doing, but we thought, what if we had a way to capture them and film it and give everyone, the first person kind of view of what we experience in the parks and what we like to do, from rides to shows to even local restaurants, local whatever it is that we are doing on the weekend, we bring you there with us.
Yes. I am Sarah. In case you didn't know, my name is Sarah, and I'm a registered nurse. I left bedside nursing in, what year was it? 2021?
Probably, yep.
So now
we have a...
Hi, hello. Welcome to our YouTube Live.
Let's see if we can...
We were just telling a little bit about ourselves and our channel. My name is Sarah, and I'm a registered nurse. Left bedside nursing in 2021. And...
okay, it's okay. That's okay.
It's okay. I work for a corporate healthcare system doing utilization review. I review charts. And I work from home 4 days a week. I go into the office 1 day a week.
So my name is also Sarah.
No.
That's what brought us together. My name is Jeremy. I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing it for 15 years. It'll be 15 years this year. So that's, I do this, I do that. And then it's kind of like my weekend job kind of thing of doing our channel. But this doesn't feel like work. We both really enjoy putting out content.
I think we both kind of hit a point in, what was it, like March or April of this year, where, we really sat down and we said, why don't we do something that we feel really passionate about?
Yep.
And traveling, Disney, Universal, creating content is so much fun for us. And a lot more work than we anticipated, but it's work that we truly enjoy doing. And we were like, you know what, let's just try.
Yeah.
So this is us trying.
It's,
as Taylor Swift said, this is me trying.
This is me trying. We've learned a lot since we've started. And it's just part of the process of you just try things, you figure it out, you see what works. But we're always trying to be that.
Next month in February is the Disney Princess 10K. So I'm going to be running that with my dad. I have done a Run Disney race previously. What year was it? 2019. I did the Disney Half Marathon.
Right.
So it took me about 5 years to forget how painful it was to wake up that early.
It's very early and very
So
cold,
it was very
right?
cold that year, but I'm excited. So we'll be in Disney next month. We're also going to visit Animal Kingdom, and I believe we're doing Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So just like a long weekend trip. And what else is on the docket? Opening day of Epic Universe. I still can't believe it. I'm so excited.
We got somebody.
We are so excited to go on May 22nd. We're going to be there on the opening day of Epic Universe and just experience it all, take it all in, capture it for you. And I'm really excited to put a video about that. And,
yeah, that's going to be maybe our best video yet.
Yes, for sure.
Capturing all of that.
Yes. And yeah, that's just like the first half of the year. So lots more to come.
Yeah.
Do you want to jump into some of the questions that were submitted?
Sure.
Okay. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. It means a lot to us. And again, this is our first YouTube live. We're kind of figuring all of this out. So sorry for doing anything wrong. I think we're okay.
I think we're okay.
Okay, so one of the questions that was submitted, which thank you, by the way, for submitting some questions, was how long does it take you to plan a trip to Walt Disney World? 5 minutes. Like, you tell me we're going and like
already got it.
I will have a hotel booked. I'll have park tickets booked. 5 minutes tops.
That's actually not far off.
No, I mean, we do take some time to research what hotels we want, depending on what we want to do.
How long we'll be there, and if we want to do something different that we haven't done before.
It doesn't take us too long to book it.
Yeah, but we pretty much know for the most part how we want it, where we want to stay, and how we want to do the parks for each trip.
We are not currently Walt Disney World annual pass holders. So when we go to the parks, we really try to maximize our time there. We like to spend a lot of our time in the parks. So a lot of times we don't splurge on the most expensive hotel at Disney.
Right.
So we love those moderate resorts and value resorts. So we usually like pick one of them. Like when we go in February, we're going to be staying at the Art of Animation. No, we are staying at the All-Star Music.
All-Star Music.
That's where we're staying. Which is a great option. It's, it's going to be budget friendly for us, for people that aren't going to be spending a bunch of time in the room.
Right. It's just a place to sleep. I mean, all those resorts that are the lower, essentially, tier of Disney, it's got a nice bathroom. It's got a comfortable bed. It's safe. I mean, you'd be fine with your family there, and everyone would be comfortable.
Yes.
And it's just a place to sleep after the parks. And there's really no need to go all in on a big resort sort of thing when those really suffice for most trips.
Yes. Okay, next question. I'll let you answer first. Who is your favorite Disney character? That's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, it's as far as
because is it Disney? Is it Pixar?
Right, I was going to say Pixar, so I think it could be Woody. I loved the Toy Story movies so much growing up. I still do. And I just thought he was just such a cool character and funny and courageous and all those things. So I think I'd say Woody.
Woody's your favorite?
One of my favorites.
Okay.
Who would you say is yours?
I would say it's really hard to choose. My favorite Disney princess is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That is my favorite Disney movie. So Belle is like my favorite Disney princess, if we're going with like the princess angle. But I also have a really soft spot for Marie Cat from the Aristocats. I love Marie Cat. I love her spunkiness and her attitude. And I just think she's so darn cute.
She is.
And I have just great memories of watching that movie as a child. And I also watch it as an adult, let's be real. So like, I'd say Belle is my favorite Disney princess. And Marie Cat is my favorite character, like animated Disney character. But and then like Pixar's, I agree. Woody's my favorite Pixar
he's a good one.
Okay, moving on. Gosh, very difficult questions. What is your favorite thing about Disney?
I would say probably the Disney parks.
I feel like that's a cop-out answer, but that's fine.
I would say
All the parks. I just
Everything
love
Disney
them.
has to offer. No, I would say the parks, just the feeling you get when you know you're going to a park, when you walk into the park, when you ride your favorite ride at the park. That's just something that really there's nothing else like it. It's true Disney joy.
All right. All right.
That's my
Um,
cop out answer.
yeah. I will say, maybe a little more specifically, like my favorite park is Disney Hollywood Studios. And so my favorite thing about Disney, like rides or shows or whatever wise, is going to be Fantasmic.
Mhm.
Fantasmic is my favorite. Um, but if you're going to give a general answer, I guess I'll give a general answer.
That's fine.
And um, I think my favorite thing about Disney is the the way that like nobody believed that it would become what it is.
Right.
That Walt Disney cashed out his life insurance policy basically to build Disneyland, that like nobody thought that it would become what it is today, and like he always believed in it and never stopped dreaming, and I think that's really special and really magical. So
Yeah.
that's the more like general thing that I love, or what I love most about Disney is just the magic of it all, that like it came to be and that it's this huge franchise corporation business that nobody thought would come to be
Yeah. And now
like that.
provides so much enjoyment for people all over the world. Even Walt's been gone a long time, but he's still it's that magic that he created is still alive. It's never fizzled. It's only grown, and I think he knew that it would flourish like that. It just took everybody else to believe it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so we're about 12 minutes into our very first live. Do you think it's
Lot of people here. It's hard to get to everyone's questions. You guys
next
are
time?
just gonna
Okay,
have
to be
to.
fair, we didn't tell anyone we were doing this so that they could plan accordingly. So that's our bad. So I'm not surprised that it's us, and I'm perfectly fine just hanging out with you.
Yeah,
So
I
I don't
think
know.
that's
I think that's fine.
it is
And
fine.
hopefully, we'll still post this obviously after we're done. And I think it can still be a great way to get to know us and interact more.
Hmm. Oh, for
Okay,
sure.
so 13 minutes now into the live. Is it lucky number 13? Is it time to dive into the Disney cruise discussion?
I think it is after I get us some water.
Some water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, one quick second.
Okay.
Okay, just in the cup. All right.
So when I posted this in Instagram of like, hey, we'd love to do a YouTube live sometime, get to know us. We'd even be willing to discuss our Disney cruise and why we didn't like it. And because we never made YouTube videos about our Disney cruise, we went on a
Mm-mm.
Disney cruise the end of September, and we had intended to make like 3 or 4 YouTube videos about it,
Yeah.
and we did not.
Well, there are a lot of
There
factors.
were a lot of factors. So we got a lot of questions like how does Disney cruise compare to Carnival? Um, why did you not like your Wish cruise? Would you ever go on another one? What was the worst thing about the Disney cruise? I want to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly about Disney cruise. Why didn't it live up to the hype? So we got a lot of questions about that on Instagram, and we would love to talk about that now. So I kind of
Yeah.
tried to break it down a little bit. I did write down like a few little talking points just so we wouldn't forget anything. So
Hmm.
I think the first thing we want to talk about is the cost of a Disney cruise. I don't remember our exact cost. Do you remember our exact cost?
Um,
I
I
lost the
don't.
email.
I don't. But I know it was a lot, but we expected a lot.
Yes. I think
Hmm.
I couldn't find the exact amount, but I did look up prices for 2025 for
Mm.
around the same time of year that we went, and it was around $3,000
Hmm.
for the room type. We
Hmm.
did get a veranda room, and that was for a 4-night cruise. $3,000,
Yeah.
leaving from Port Canaveral with one stop in Nassau and one stop in Castaway Cay,
Mhm.
which is Disney's private island. So that does not include
Does not include alcohol.
alcohol,
Yeah.
specialty dining,
Yep.
like adult dining, specialty like other food experiences like Cake and Compass. It's kind of like a sports bar
Yeah. Yeah.
where you can order like wings and more like elevated cruise fare. It's more elevated than just wings, but um, it doesn't include like fun coffee drinks.
Yep.
So
Yep.
every time you get a latte,
You pay.
it's like $7.
I know, in a carnival would be covered.
Yeah. Well, if you do the dining
If
or
you
if you
do
do the drink package.
right, it just it adds up quick.
So we did not even really drink that much, to be honest.
Mm-mm.
I want to say we maybe had like 5 or 6 drinks the entirety of the cruise.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know, we didn't feel like it. And we'll get into that more later, like why we couldn't really find a seat anywhere.
Yep.
But we did eat at Palo dinner one night, and we did some shopping. So we ended up spending an extra $600.
Yeah, across the
That was like our onboard expenses. So between dinner, we did get coffees, maybe 5 or 6 drinks, shopping, $600.
Mhm.
So maybe $3,600.
Mhm.
And that could be more or less depending on like your preferences. It did cover rotational dining,
Right.
character meet and greets, live entertainment, like the stage shows and the lounges. But yes, very high price point.
Yeah.
What did you think about the price? Did you feel like it was like worth that? Or like I just feel like we went into it expecting a lot.
Yeah, everything I'd heard from people who are friends that had taken the Disney cruise said like the staff goes above and beyond. It's just gonna be the best cruise experience you've ever had. You won't want to cruise anywhere else but Disney after you've had that experience. And we were kind of looking around going, well, where is that experience? The whole cruise.
Yeah.
It just wasn't there for us. Now we don't have children. There are plenty of other adults on the cruise. But it just kind of like left us essentially scratching our heads like, well, we expected all of this to happen, and it really didn't live up to that
The
expectation
expectation. Yeah.
and the cost, and just as if we were on the wrong ship kind of thing, and that applies to all the other Disney ships, but just not the one we were on.
Yeah. So I think specifically things we did not like was the ship layout itself, the Disney Wish, and now the Disney Treasure, and I think also the Disney Destiny, which has not been built yet or unveiled
Mhm.
or whatever. They do not have midship elevators. So almost all cruise lines have 3 sets of elevators: forward, aft, and mid. Right?
Yep.
Disney Cruise Line, the Disney Wish, and Disney Treasures do not have midship elevators. So long lines for elevators.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can take the stairs, but sometimes you don't want to climb 10 flights of stairs
Right.
when you're on vacation.
Right. You don't.
I think another thing we didn't love about the layout of the ship was the Marceline Market buffet. To us, it felt like a choke point. It was very crowded every time we tried to go to the buffet. It was very difficult to maneuver, which we've never really experienced on. We've cruised on Carnival and Celebrity and didn't really have those issues. There's just not enough seating, in our opinion. How long did we walk around trying to find a seat?
Sometimes like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah. It almost got comical at one point. We were like, wow, we spent $3,000 to walk around and not find a seat. I just want to eat my Mickey waffles.
We're just trying to sit down, or even one of us would go to hold a seat for the other, and you'd see 2 seats pop up, and then, within 5 seconds, they're taken. So you can't even get yourself there to put your stuff down because everyone's eyeing the first empty seat, and it shouldn't be this competitive thing just to eat breakfast.
It happened multiple times. We tried eating breakfast early, we tried eating middle of the morning, and we also tried eating late. And it was crowded at all times, and we had a hard time every single time. And I've talked to some people on Instagram about it, and they're like, "Oh no, it was fine." I'm like, well, what ship were you on? And like, was it because
Yeah.
wait, our cruise was actually
Mhm.
sold out completely. So I don't know if that impacted it as well. Like, it
It
was just
may,
too crowded.
and it's just the way there's a word for it, but the way the dining wraps around. So everybody's just there kind of filling out that space. Cruise ships, essentially the whole floor has different stations, and you can kind of
You just maneuver it
you
more
can
easily.
maneuver. Yeah, this one, the way you had to wait in line, it's like food's here, wait in line here, sit here, and it got so full up that you could barely get around to walk, and then after that, having to walk back and forth to look for a seat. It just really wasn't fun after the first 5-10 minutes of doing that
Yeah.
on day one.
I think to piggyback off of that, the lounges were also too small. All of the lounges, the Tiana's lounge, the Cinderella lounge, it's called like Nightingales,
Triton.
the Triton lounge, the Hyperspace lounge, the Star Wars lounge, too small, not enough seats. We would have to show up at least 30 minutes in advance, maybe even 45 minutes in advance to get a seat for trivia or a band. And I don't know, like, I guess when I'm on a cruise, I don't always wanna plan that much.
You should be able to walk up in
Yeah, and, like, maybe
5 minutes
find a seat
before.
5 or 10 minutes before and find a seat or jump in, and, you just weren't able.
Yeah.
So, um, I think a lot of that was also that the lounges are open to everyone of all ages until 9 PM, and I think after 9 PM is either 18 and older or 21 and over. So, like, again, like, we don't have kids, but a lot of people with children would just kind of, like, hunker down in the lounges with, like, they'd have the kids with the iPad or a coloring book
Mhm.
and have, like, family time in Tiana's Bayou Lounge when, like, other people are trying to play trivia, which
Yeah, and
it's
just
fine, it's just which is totally fine, just have more seating, you know?
yep.
Like, if you're gonna allow lounges to have everyone of all ages be there at all times up until 9 o'clock, you just need more seating.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's just a bad design. It
Yeah.
really is.
As far as the service, we didn't really have any complaints, but we had heard from so many people that Disney just goes above and beyond for you on Disney Cruise Line.
Mhm.
And I don't think the service was any better than what I've received on other cruise lines, like Carnival or Celebrity. Like, I guess I was expecting that service to be reflected in that high price point.
Yeah, like, I had heard a story from a friend who had liked one restaurant on one side of the ship, went to the other side of the ship for a different restaurant, told the waiter how much they liked the dish at the other restaurant that previous night, and he said, "Give me a second," and he had that dish brought over for them at that other restaurant. Just something they were like, "Oh my gosh, wow, I can't believe, you went and did that without me asking you to," or that sort of thing. It was like purely above and beyond.
So I think a lot
It's
of
like,
people have had that experience. We just didn't personally
yeah,
experience that.
essentially them, what's the term for it? They do it before you even have to ask,
Yeah.
and it's just they take care of you, um, and do everything they can to you have this elevated cruise experience. And again, we didn't really see that sort
Like,
of.
we didn't personally experience that,
Yeah,
which is fine. It wasn't bad service. It just wasn't anything exceptional for that, again, high price. We keep complaining about the price. Like, we knew how much it cost, but with that came very high expectations.
yeah,
Okay, and the next thing we're gonna talk about is characters on the Disney cruise. So, just prepare yourself. If you are going on a Disney cruise, those character lines are very, very long. 45 minutes to an hour.
yeah, yeah, 45
So
minimum.
you can either wait in the line or you can get in line 45 minutes before the character's set
Yeah.
and wait 45. It's like no matter what, you're probably going to wait 45 minutes.
You even have to ask around too to make sure you're waiting in the right spot.
Yeah.
And you say, "All right, let's start here or sit here." The characters are going to set up hopefully in this area. Make sure you're first in line. Wait about 20 minutes for them to get there. It just detracted from the trip.
They're very cute and they're very popular when they're in their little outfits, like their
Yeah,
Pirate Night outfit and their Disney Cruise Line outfits. And, you know, they're very popular and I totally get that. But another thing is like if you have your heart set on meeting a certain character on Disney Cruise Line, pretty much the first day when you get there, you need to basically plan out all of your character meet and greets, which I didn't realize. I thought we could just kind of plan it day by day.
Right.
And so then it was our last day. It was our day at sea. And I realized we hadn't met Chip and Dale.
Mm-mm.
And I really wanted to meet Chip and Dale. And then I realized that they weren't meeting that day. So we should have met them on day 1 or day 2 or day 3. So you just can't be like spontaneous and plan what you want to do that day. You kind of like need to plan out the whole thing, which is just like a lot of planning.
From day one, you should just be able to walk around and have it happen organically.
Also, as 2 adults who don't have children, we do enjoy interacting with characters and getting fun like interaction photos and like kids again, and like you know, just like really living in the magic. And the character interactions on Disney Cruise Line for us personally were very, very, very short. Basically, we would walk up to the character and then they would like pose for the photo, which after you've waited for 45 minutes,
it's just such a letdown compared to when you're in the park and they're.
I guess I was expecting it to be like when you're at Disney World or you're in Disneyland and, you know, they kind of like point out something about your outfit or like give you a little heart, and it's so sweet, you know, but.
Or they interact with their person that's, what's not their handler, their attendant, and the attendant's kind of pointing out something about your outfit and the character reacts to it and they react to each other. And it's just a fun thing instead of just, okay, picture, next.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about dining? We'd heard from a lot of people that dining was amazing.
Yeah, so we weren't able to do any of the rotational dining. You weren't feeling 100%.
Yeah.
So we just did some of the other dining options. But we... I'd
say it was better than like Carnival.
Yeah, for the food that we did eat, it was better than Carnival, but it
wasn't like super exceptional.
Yes,
to reflect that price.
Right. I mean, there's essentially like a baseline of like cruise food, and it should be better than that. But a lot of the dishes were kind of just standard cruise food.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
What'd you think about Palo?
So Palo was not. I mean, it's a nice restaurant. Essentially, their server was very. You know, he explains everything, any question you have about the dish. But he kept giving us a recommendation of calamari when we wanted to try the pizza. And he's like, no, you can get that pizza up in the Marceline Market.
Talked up this calamari. Like, he's like, it's the best calamari you've ever had. Like, they cook it really well. You got to get the calamari. You can get pizza anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Like, we'll try calamari then. If it's that good.
I mean,
it wasn't. It was just regular calamari. And that was, we should have stuck to our guns and ordered the pizza.
He would have, if we had ordered the pizza, he would have scratched it off and told the chef, calamari. And they would have said, we're making calamari for everybody that you're serving. What's with you and the calamari?
Yeah, we live near the ocean, so we eat seafood pretty regularly, and we know what good calamari is, and it was good calamari, but it wasn't exceptional calamari. So Palo was fine. It was very expensive. That was like $200 of our $600 on board.
Yeah, and we got the Wagyu beef.
We did. It was good.
And it was just, it was like a 6 out of 10 when it should have been 10 out of 10.
For the price.
The price.
Yeah. So I hear Palo brunch is a lot better than Palo dinner, but we weren't able to get Palo brunch because of our first-time cruising status. All the reservations were gone. So if you're cruising for the first time with Disney Cruise Line, you're probably not going to get the reservations that you want. Like, it's just not going to be, you're going to have to like really fight for it when you get on the cruise. But I don't know. Do you want to keep going about like some other things that we really liked about Disney Cruise Line or things we didn't like love? I mean, I feel like Castaway Cay was fine.
Yeah, it was decent. We did the snorkeling there, which was fun. It was, you can swim out and snorkel and see these statues or One's of Mickey, one's of Daisy, one's of
The
Prince
Nautilus. It was
Eric.
on the
Yeah.
family beach. I want to say it was only $20 or $30. I thought that was a great price. It was very easily accessible. We didn't spend a ton of time on Castaway Key. We basically did the snorkeling. We didn't eat the food. Then we went back on the ship and
Right. There was a lot
hang
more
on the
to do with
ship.
on the island, but we really just wanted to do the snorkeling, and just yeah, and then just got right back on the ship, and because there's just so much to do on the ship, and you really pay for the ship.
Yeah. I loved our room. I thought our room was beautiful. We had a veranda room. It's one of the biggest rooms that I've ever stayed in on a cruise.
Yeah.
Compared to like we've cruised on Carnival and Celebrity. And this room was beautiful. It had beautiful Disney touches. We were in a Tiana room, I believe.
Yes, we were. Yeah.
No complaints about the room. I love that it had a separate toilet area and a separate shower area.
Yeah, that was a big difference from previous cruises we've been on.
Our room had a balcony, which is why we had a little bit of that higher price point of like our room was like $3,000 for the 4-night cruise, because of the balcony. But if you wanted an inside room or just a room with a window, it was like $2,500 maybe,
right,
$2,750. So it wasn't that much of a difference to have a balcony. I don't feel like we really used the balcony as much as we should have.
We didn't. I mean,
Next
it was
time
nice to get a little
have
fresh
coffee.
air into the room, sort of thing. Oh, hey guys!
Hi, just out and about.
Our biggest fans.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you guys, hear from you guys.
Yeah.
We were just talking a little bit about our Disney cruise, what we liked, what we didn't like, and we're going to post this after. So if you want to go back and watch it, because I know we kind of alluded to the fact that we didn't love our Disney cruise. We never made a YouTube video about it.
Right.
The YouTube videos that never came to be.
Yeah, it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, so we were just kind of sharing what we liked, what we didn't like, our thoughts. It is a beautiful ship, the Disney Wish. The artwork is beautiful.
Yeah, there's
beautiful
a lot
touches
to
of
see
like
as you're walking
Imagineering and the color scheme, the artwork was lovely. It's a very pretty ship to look at, just not very efficient.
Yeah, it's got some issues, which we are going to do some other Disney ships.
I think we would like
have
to.
those for comparison.
I think we would like to. I don't think I want to go on the Disney Treasure because it is so similar to the layout of the Disney Wish.
Yeah. It's gonna have, if it's a sold out cruise, you're gonna have the same issues that we had on the Wish.
Yeah. Do you want to jump into some like get to know us questions that people submitted on Instagram? Sure. Oh wait, no, these are what I actually made some questions for you.
Oh, okay.
So pop quiz.
I don't know if I'm ready. What do I know about myself?
What do you know about myself? Okay.
I'm trying to remember where I work.
First things first. What is your favorite thing about being a personal trainer? If you didn't know, Jeremy is a personal trainer. Mm-hmm. That is his full-time job. You've been a personal trainer for
15 years.
15 years.
Mm-hmm. I love being around everybody at the gym, from the trainers to my clients, seeing everybody every day, helping them with their whatever the challenges they have with fixing their nutrition or teaching them how to lift weights, and just whatever I can do to improve them. Sometimes it's just being there for being a sounding board for them to, even the stuff about their personal lives or that sort of thing. But I always try to show how being healthier and getting yourself in better shape improves so many things in your life. So I have a lot of relationships I've built there with some people that I've trained for 15 years and been through a lot of things in their life with them. They've been through things with me. I talk to people who are essentially a lot older than me that I train to get their advice about certain issues or just their take on how exercise impacts their life as they get older. So it's a very rewarding job for sure. Every single day I'm there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I will tell you, Jeremy is like the most patient person I have ever met. I mean it seriously. Like, you are so patient with me and with like all of your client and like all of his clients love him. They're like, "Oh my God, Jeremy!" Like they love him so much. It's
They
really
do.
funny. I've met a lot of them, and there are a lot of like our close friends as well, and
Yeah.
like they just can't say enough good things about Jeremy and how much you've helped them, and you help people so much.
Yeah.
And
Try to help somebody every day.
yeah, I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
Very rewarding.
Mhm.
Okay. Is that the question you got for me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What's the number one thing that instantly puts you in a good mood?
The Orlando airport carpet.
Ah.
Yes. Just when I see that carpet, I mean, obviously, like walking into like a theme park, of course, and like just the excitement of that. But like something that instantly puts me in a good mood is like that seeing that carpet, that ugly carpet. If you've been to the Orlando airport, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the ugliest carpet you've ever seen.
Yeah,
It
but
brings me so much joy.
hmm I wonder
I
if they
love
actually
it.
sell that carpet. You could put it in your house. So the first
Yes.
thing you see in the
What if we could
morning
have an Orlando
is,
airport like bathroom? Like,
oh my
but we can't
gosh,
put carpet in the bathroom. We will have a room dedicated.
dedicated or a picture of it on the wall or something,
Yeah.
or the wallpaper could be the same print as the carpet.
I like it. I can see the vision. I like it. I
There's
like
something
it.
there. There's
Yeah.
something there.
Okay,
Um,
next one for you.
okay.
What's been your favorite trip that you've ever taken on or off the channel? So we started this channel in April of 2024. Um, so it's been almost a year. It's been like nine months
It has been since we started the channel.
since we started the channel.
Yeah.
So like any trips that we've taken on or off the channel, what one has been your favorite?
Um,
And yes, just out and about. You're going to have to
yeah, I was just reading that.
look at the carpet.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
it's special.
It's an icon.
Um, favorite trip. Well, favorite trip was probably it's probably a tie between Vegas and Charleston.
Okay.
Those were off the pre-channel. And then the trip that we've taken with the channel was probably the first time we went to Disneyland,
That was special.
California, seeing everything in California, seeing just walking to Disneyland that first time
Yeah.
and experiencing those rides for the first time and just seeing like this is where it all started and just kind of brought it all full circle. It was just an incredible trip.
Yeah. That was really incredible.
So that's similar to this question. What's your favorite video we've done so far?
Ooh. Well, okay. Favorite video to film, I think, was Busch Gardens Williamsburg Hollow Scream. Not my favorite video to edit. That was
Took a lot,
a lot of time.
but it was worth it.
It was worth it. It was
helped
so
a lot
much
of
fun.
people see.
Yeah, it helped a lot of people see like how Hollow Scream is at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. But oh my God, I spent so many hours editing that video. It like almost drove me crazy. I don't know what it was. It was October, so we'd only been doing this for 6 months. We were still kind of figuring out our editing software, and like I don't know what, it drove me nuts.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
We learned a
Tears
lot
were shed.
editing that video. But I think that one was my favorite one to film because it really felt like the first time that we were really showcasing something that like we were really passionate about and like really like getting in there. Like we did all the haunted houses, we did all the scare zones, all the territories, and it was just like so much fun to
It was
film.
so much fun. It was just immersive for that whole Hollow Scream experience.
Yeah.
Very fun video.
Yeah, for sure. Did I ask you the same one? I think I did. What was your favorite YouTube video to make this past year?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably. Let me think. I mean, Hollow Scream was a lot of fun, but also some of the ones we made in Disney World, where we bought a chest mounted GoPro, so we could ride some of the rides, wearing that to get first person video. So that was kind of cool. We used it at Busch Gardens also, so it was fun to wear those in the videos and go back and watch the footage. Busch Gardens had some great ones of roller coasters, so that was cool to wear that, get that footage, and just be able to apply that for the channel. That was just kind of a fun part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Next one.
Yeah. What is a bucket list trip you've always wanted to take?
So that's really hard. I have traveled a lot. I have done a lot of my bucket list trips. I have been to Africa. I've been on safari in Africa. I have been to Greece. I have been to London. I we went to Alaska, which was
Yeah.
always on our bucket
Yeah.
list together. And um, I think somewhere that like true bucket list. Like I don't know if this would ever happen. Mostly because I don't know if I can handle it. Is
I have a feeling I know what you're going to say.
Antarctica.
Mm.
I've always wanted to go, I've always wanted to see it, but I don't know if I could get there because I get so motion sick that I don't know if I could make it over what's it called? The Drake's
Drake's
Passage?
Passage.
Yeah.
It's only 20 to 40-foot seas for like 2 days.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it. But yeah, that would be a huge, huge bucket list trip for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Be cold, but it'd be a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Okay, personal trainer Jeremy, what is your favorite dessert and or candy? Gotta keep it relatable to the people. Just because you're a
Mhm.
personal trainer doesn't mean, you know,
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
like
mean
you like your dessert, you like your
Yeah.
treats.
It's between, I'd say, Luau ice cream, birthday cake, flavor ice cream,
Mhm.
and I like gummy foods, but gummy bananas. I know they have other places. They have them at other places, but they have them at Cracker Barrel near us. Um, and it's just something about that artificial banana flavor.
It's
But if you guys see those near where you are, definitely give them a try if you like um, banana flavor and gummy candy.
I don't like them, and I love bananas, but I don't like artificial banana flavor.
It's an acquired
It's an
taste.
acquired taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that's the next one for me.
all right. So, desert island, and you can only bring one physical thing. It's one movie or one book.
Oh, I have to pick?
Yes.
I have to pick a movie or a book.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful. Oh, so I'm stuck on a desert island?
And but you have the ability to you have a DVD player and a TV,
Uh-huh.
and but then the book is just the book.
I have to pick one or the other?
But it's not waterlogged or anything. It's in perfect condition. So it's there
Okay.
for you to read.
Well, that's really hard. Can I just say, like, the whole Harry Potter book series?
If they print them all into one physical book, it'd be a really big book.
Okay, if I have to pick one, I'm picking Harry Potter: Prisoner of Azkaban. It's right
Okay.
there. If I had to pick a movie, it would be, Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
Mm.
I would have to take that on a desert
It's
island
fitting
with me.
for a desert
It's,
island.
like, my favorite movie. I've watched it so many times. That and Titanic, I've watched just, like, an embarrassing number of times.
Nothing wrong with that.
Next question for you is, what is your favorite movie or, like, TV show?
TV show, I'd say Family Guy. Which
Family
is,
Guy, okay.
yeah, just that's where I get a lot of my humor from.
I've never seen a full episode of Family Guy, by the way,
It's life-changing.
and we've been married for 4 years.
Yeah, well, we'll have to watch one. It's life-changing.
Yes.
Favorite movie, I'd say Into the Wild
Really, that's not what I would have picked for you.
or Planes, Trains, and
Yes,
Automobiles.
that's the one I would have picked for you.
They're both so great in their own way.
Yeah.
But if I had Desert Island, it'd be Planes, Trains, and Automobiles for sure.
Something you could just, like, watch over and over
Yeah.
again, never get tired
Yeah, I know
of
every
it.
word from it. It's
Yeah.
just
Not Dumb and Dumber? That's another one of your
it's
favorites.
it's another great one. See, that's so hard. I'd have to have time before I went to the desert island to
Time to, like,
to
watch all of them
really
again and
yeah,
then
and then choose.
duke it out and figure it
Yeah.
out. Okay.
But yeah, those are some of my favorites.
Alright.
Last question for you is what's your favorite Disney memory?
Oh gosh. So many. I've been going to Disney for a long time, ever since I was little. So lots of really wonderful memories from my childhood going to Disney. I'd say like more recently, my favorite Disney memory was going to eat at the California Grill at the
Mm,
Contemporary Resort and seeing the Happily Ever After fireworks. I think it was just perfect. It was a perfect meal. That is my personal favorite Disney restaurant.
oh yeah.
In case you didn't know, it's California Grill. It's at the 15th floor, I believe, of
Hmm.
the Contemporary Resort, and every single time we've eaten there has been phenomenal. 10 out of 10, never disappointed. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what time you eat there, as long as you have a reservation and you've eaten there, you just bring your receipt back and you can go see the fireworks from their private balcony.
Yeah. There's like what, two balconies?
There's 2 balconies. Oh, and that's another tip. When you go in, if you're coming back to see the fireworks, when you go into the restaurant, go left. Go to the other balcony.
Yes.
Everyone goes to the right because it's, like, closer to the
Right.
fireworks,
Right.
but if you go left, you're gonna get a more centered view of the fireworks, and there's, like, nobody there.
Yeah. And it's just amazing to watch. Like you see all the boats that come out of people, watching the fireworks by
Yeah.
boat. You see the ferry. You see this. It's just a beautiful view. And then you see the fireworks, and they pump in the music that the people are hearing in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Just Out and About said they have not been to California Grill, but Tyler went back in November and enjoyed the food and fireworks. Yes, definitely. Highly
Mm.
recommend it. It is lovely. The service is excellent. Just everything about it. I dream about it. I dream about their spicy tuna sushi roll, which isn't on the menu anymore, by the way. And they still made it for me. It's called the spicy Kazan roll. Because
Oh,
the
good to
waiter came
know.
by and I was like, "Where's the spicy Kazan roll?" And he's like, "They took it off the menu, but we can still make it." I was like,
See, that's that Disney
"Thank
customer
you."
service that we expected on the cruise.
I know.
It's
I
okay.
know.
It's okay.
I think we have time for a few more
Yeah.
questions of, like, ones we can kind of answer together.
Mhm.
Um, what's your favorite pizza?
I want to say mellow mushroom.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright. I was gonna say, there's this one pizza place when we went to New York a few years ago,
Oh,
and we had taken the Amtrak to New York. We were going to see The Lion King on Broad we just, like,
yep.
kinda planned it last minute. We wanted to see Lion King on Broadway, see the Harry Potter store in New York, like, before the channel. We took the Amtrak, we walked to our hotel, which wasn't that far, but we were, like
Hmm.
it was so late, and we were just, like, famished, and we were like, "We're in New York. Let's order a pizza." And we just, like, looked up the first place we could find. It was actually, like, around the corner, and we didn't realize it when we ordered from it. It's, like, one of the number 1 pizza places
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah. It had like, and we looked at it
I can't
later.
remember the name of it.
I'm sure we could find it, but it was like
Oh, it was
10
so
out of
good.
10
It was so
from
good.
everything from like the spices, the cheese, the bread, like everything was amazing.
Yeah.
I would
We
love to get that
we
again.
killed that pizza, like,
Yeah.
not a slice left, like, it was so good. It was just, like, a little
Yeah.
bit spicy with the sauce. It was just a
Yeah.
cheese pizza, but it was, like, what you expect from a
It's one
New
of
York
those,
cheese
yeah, it's one of those
pizza.
pizza places where it's been in business like 50 years
Yeah.
and they've just perfected their pizza and they make it the same way every time.
You know, I'm also gonna mention the pizza at Via Napoli and Epcot because
Strong contender.
I got the
Yeah.
what was it? Cantaloupe and prosciutto pizza
Yeah.
at Via Napoli, and I was not disappointed. It was quite delicious.
Yeah. That was good.
It was very good.
That
So,
was it. Yep.
yeah, if you're going to Epcot soon, definitely give that a try.
Hmm.
Okay, next question. What is your favorite thing to do when creating content? Like critiquing food? Do you like the merch? Do you like doing like the ride point of views? Like, what's your favorite part? I'm gonna say my favorite part is like the storytelling of it. Like, I
Hmm.
love just like giving our point of view, and I feel like everyone probably goes through this, and it's like, why does anyone care what I think? Like, but
Yeah, but somebody does. Somebody wants. We help. We really help a lot of
it's just
people with.
us, and it's like we just wanna, like, help, and we just
Yeah.
wanna, like, hang out and get to know you and, like, bring you along for the adventure, and we love doing it, like, it's so much fun for us.
We do. We essentially got inspired by the fact that we were watching other channels and it could be cold here and rainy and you're stuck inside, but that you could watch someone else riding Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and having this great time, and it just puts you there.
Yeah.
And just brings you so much enjoyment, and you can watch that until you have the ability to be in the park, sort of thing. So it's like we want to provide that for other people, where they can watch our videos, and it brings them that joy of when they're in the park, when they're riding a roller coaster, when they're trying a great meal, um, and it just showing them, or essentially making more and more videos of that sort of thing, where like we do for other channels, you can watch video after video, and just really, you as viewers can feel the enjoyment that we have in that moment of being on a ride or having a really delicious meal. And we just want that video to provide that experience for the viewer.
So if you're watching this after the fact, after we've posted this, and you are a small YouTube channel, or like you have a channel, like we would love to follow you. We would love to subscribe. And like, we're always looking for YouTube channels to support and like binge watch. Like, again, like I work from home 4 days a week. So drop it in the comments. Let us know like your channel. We would love to subscribe and check out your content.
Yeah.
Because we love creating content. We love what we are consumers of the content, and we love creating the content.
We love finding new channels that can inspire us to have some new ideas, or just seeing how other people do it, Busch Gardens or Disney World, and what kind of day they have. It's just so interesting. Everybody has such a unique take.
Yes, for sure. So I think we are going to wrap up this live. It's our very first YouTube live, so be gentle.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for being here. Everyone that tuned in, that has written comments, that like, thank you so much. We really love doing this, and we really just want to get to know everyone better. We want you to get to know us, and yeah. So like, what do we have coming up? We're going to be at Busch Gardens Williamsburg Mardi Gras.
Yep.
We are going to be at
thank you.
Thank you for the congratulations. Busch Gardens Mardi Gras. We're going to be in Disney the weekend of the Disney Princess 10K. I'm running the 10K with my dad. You are also going to be there.
I'll be there.
I think we're going to try and do Animal Kingdom, and then I think we're going to probably do Magic Kingdom and Epcot.
Yeah.
We're just going to be there like Thursday through Monday of Disney Princess weekend. After that, we haven't booked it yet, but we're thinking about booking a cruise, a weekend cruise.
Yeah, Royal Caribbean.
We're thinking about doing Royal Caribbean Utopia. So if you've been on that ship or you know anything about it, let us. It's like a really good price, and it's like it'd be a nice quick weekend trip for us.
It'd be a lot
something
of fun.
Really fun. We were thinking about going on my birthday weekend, actually. My birthday's March 22nd, so there's a cruise around that weekend.
Yeah, I think it'd be a blast.
I'm trying to think what's after that. We'll be at Busch Gardens Williamsburg Food and Wine Festival. I think that's in April. And then we'll be at Epic Universe.
Day 1.
On opening day. We're going to... Oh, no, I missed one. Oh, my gosh.
Orlando Informer.
Orlando Informer. How could I forget? I don't know how I forgot
We're going to be there.
Yes, we're going to be at the Orlando Informer event the last weekend of February. So like, I think it's February 28th and March 1st, which is when Mardi Gras is going on at Universal.
Yep.
So I'm super excited. I think there's going to be Mardi Gras food there that we get to enjoy, because Orlando Informer, if you're not aware, they include all of your food, and then it's just like super low wait times for all. Like, we've never done it, but that's what I've heard. So I'm hoping that there's some Mardi Gras food.
I think there will be.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Excited for things coming this spring. I was thinking you were doing the Orlando Informer meetup. Yes, we are. Yes. I think you just out and about. I believe you are also doing the Orlando Informer. I can't remember if you said that you were doing the Orlando Informer meetup. I think you did. I think the last time we talked, when we met up at Busch Gardens Williamsburg.
I think they inspired us to do it.
I think you guys actually inspired us to do it.
You're going to love the meetup.
You're going to love the meetup. Yes, yeah. I think we really are. So I am excited. I'm excited. I hope it's empty. I hope I just walk into Diagon Alley and there's no one in there. That's just like my dream.
That'd be exciting.
That's my dream. That's like my favorite theme park land.
Yeah, I want to be in there and hop on Hagrid's.
I bet Hagrid still has a wait
Probably.
during the meetup. We aren't doing February. We did. Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. We did December. Gotcha. Yeah. You're going down early February.
Okay, that's right.
You're going to get to do all the Mardi Gras things.
Yeah.
And, oh, you're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
All right.
But yeah, I just really want it to be like incredible.
It will.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, and when we go down for Orlando Informer, we're staying at the new Stella Nova Resort. We booked that through Orlando
that's right.
Informer.
To be able to,
When you book through Orlando Informer, they have certain hotels that are like with the package that you book or whatever. So we were like, let's just stay at Stella Nova, and it was actually like really affordable.
Yeah,
it was
surprisingly.
I want to say it was like $150 a night for Stella Nova.
That's
which is
good.
like one of the brand new resorts. So, oh, Hagrid still has a wait. Yeah,
that's okay. We'll wait because we've tried to ride it.
I've never ridden Hagrid's.
So many times.
I've never ridden Hagrid's because I don't want to wait in a 2-hour-long line in the sun.
Break down.
For it to then go down.
Yeah.
We should make it a priority to ride Hagrid's, and we will ride it in the dark, and it's going to be amazing. And
yes,
I've just heard such good things about it.
It's like the one big ride that we have yet to.
Yeah, we've done the Velocicoaster. We've done the other Harry Potter rides, although I won't do Forbidden Journey again.
No.
Yeah.
That's no.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah. Very dizzying, nauseous. I mean, nausea-inducing.
If you hadn't ridden, you have to ride, but don't wait too late. They will close it early. Good to know. That's a really good tip. Thank you.
Okay.
So yes, we will make that a priority, and we will go ride Hagrid's early. And just wait. I'm okay waiting.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like 100 degrees in the sun.
Yes. Yes.
That's fine.
Yep.
Because last time we were there in September, we went for Halloween Horror Nights. And we had like a couple days to spend in the parks, but it was so hot.
Yeah.
Like really, really hot. And we were just like, we couldn't bring ourselves to wait in the 2-hour line.
No.
So I think the Orlando Informer meetup's going to be the perfect way for us to experience that. And to just like ride a bunch of rides.
Yep.
We need to come up with like a cool video to make. Like
we will.
How many rides can we do? Or like
one night, and then
how much food can we eat? We should probably do that 2 separate nights.
Yeah, that would be. Or can we eat, an unlimited amount of food and then do Forbidden Journey?
Absolutely not. I can't eat nothing and do Forbidden Journey.
Do we throw up? Question mark. That's a good title.
That's a horrible idea. No, absolutely not.
Okay, we'll skip that one. We'll let someone else make it.
All right. Well, that's all the fun things we have coming up, and we are looks like just about an hour, and that was our goal. We wanted to do like about an hour live. Yes, we are doing 2 nights of the meetup, so we will be there Friday night and Saturday night.
Yeah.
So just because like we've never done it before, we wanted to purchase both nights, and it seemed like it was significantly cheaper to just, I don't know, is that like girl math? Like, oh, I'm saving money if I if I buy both nights. But it seemed like a significant savings to purchase both.
Yeah, to get
instead of just one or the other.
Yep.
So yeah, we will be there both nights. We'll be there Friday night and Saturday night. I hope that we can see the Mardi Gras parade. Yeah,
that'd be a highlight.
Yeah, I've never seen the Universal Mardi Gras parade, and I hear it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hopefully see that. Hopefully, try all the Mardi Gras food, ride all the rides, do all the fun things.
Just do everything we can.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it's about 8:00 our time, Eastern Standard Time. Sunday scaries are setting in. We both have to go to work tomorrow to our day jobs. Jeremy is a personal trainer. I am a registered nurse. So I think we are going to hop off. And thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun. We should do this more often.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. I don't know if we can commit to a weekly, but I think we can probably do like a monthly.
Yeah, sure.
yeah, we should do it. Do like
Mhm.
our updates, fun
For
things.
now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But awesome. I really can't wait to hear your thoughts. Oh, you will love the Mardi Gras parade. Oh, I'm so excited.
That's gonna be a blast.
I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. You two have
Oh,
a
you too.
great week. Thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you for being here. And we will see you next time.
All righty. Bye, you guys.
Bye.